America just recently that included the King family and many others. So Jamaica is a powerhouse, man. I'm glad you got my back. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's right.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring in a couple of more callers in 4589. You are here with us on Abolition Today.
This is probably Lonzo.
Yeah.
Lonzo,
what's up with y'all, brother? Yeah, that's me. What's up with you, brother?
Lonzo? Brother Lonzo,
man, I'm
calling
cool
in live from the plantation.
Okay, let me introduce you properly, brother. So this is right. Brother Alonzo. He's currently incarcerated at the last slavery plantation, as they call it, Louisiana State Prison. He was sentenced under the racially motivated Jim Crow law, where they allowed non-unanimous juries. So he was sentenced under 10-2. The U.S. Supreme Court just recently ruled that it was unconstitutional, but basically there's nothing they can do about it. So Alonzo is a living monument to Jim Crow laws. There are about 1,500 people in Louisiana that are serving under that 10-2 Jim Crow law. So, Brother Alonzo, welcome back to the show. Glad to hear from you, because we haven't heard from you in a while.
Yes, man. This is always a privilege to reach out to you, brothers. Like you say, this very, very dire strait of the situation that we're in Louisiana State Penitentiary, as you better known, like you say, the last slave plantation. But things are moving pretty rapidly right now. And we just got Shreveport. I believe Shreveport is on board doing the same thing Jason Williams doing. Jason Williams is the DA out of Orleans Parish who's applying the retroactivity for his policy-wise, district attorney policy-wise, and he's running on a transformation platform where he basically changing laws through policy rather than through legislation. And that's one of the things that I think Jamila spoke on a little earlier, whatnot, that we got to start putting people in place that could basically change things based on policies rather than laws.
Oh, I didn't realize I was muted. Yeah, that's a great update, Alonzo. How are the brothers doing as far as, especially those that are sentenced under 10-2? Do you all have any pending lawsuits?
Right.
Any cases still in the pipeline?
Yeah. Like I said, man, we're in round 2, round 3 of this phase and whatnot. And like you say, right now, the Sheriff Association, the District Attorney Association, they're somewhat coming to the table, but they're still fighting. But they're coming to the table where they're going to create an exception where they basically they don't want to open end 10-2, meaning if you did 10-2, they don't want you just to automatically get a reversal. They're trying to phrase it in terms of if you have innocence, which your case or whatnot, do you have any evidence of your innocence or whatnot? So those are the circumstances that they're trying to carve out the exception. But like you said, whatnot, we're getting a few parishes to get on board. So we probably right now we got 63 parishes, and out of 63 we got 3 or whatnot. So that's pretty good.
This is Jamila. I have a quick question for you, brother. Is St. Helena Parish one of those?
No, the parishes that I got is Calcasieu Parish, Orleans, and we got in Shreveport. So those are the 3 parishes, and it was pretty awesome because one of the judges in Calcasieu Parish declared it unconstitutional from a district, from a parish-wise. So that's pretty amazing because the Louisiana State Constitutional said that it should not discriminate against a person based on race, gender, or creed. So it's not even up for debate anymore. Basically, what we're arguing that it's a civil rights violation, and any civil rights violation automatically has retroactivity. So we're working with a brother right now. He's filing for a preliminary injunction and a declaratory judgment against the United States to force them to apply the retroactivity as it relates to the 10-2 jury scheme.
Power concedes nothing without demand. It never has, and it never will. Like you said,
Frank told us to do it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Jamila, I gotta reach back out to you too, sister. I think I lost contact whatnot.
I was just about to tell you before you got off the line. Hit me.
Word.
All right. You could just give our sign. I wanted them your info or whatnot, and I'll reach out to you through that.
I'm sending it to you right now, and I'll send it to you right now.
All right.
No doubt, man.
I said,
we got your back in California, brother. We got your back. We need to show up.
We was just on 60 Minutes, so that's a 60 Minutes could cover us or whatnot. So that means we got to be talking about something.
That's right.
Amen.
That's right.
Just a heads up.
Jamila, I heard you mention something about you're working with the NFL players. I think we got one of the brothers down here that we're working with, a linebacker for the Saints or whatnot. So what we wanted to try to do, we wanted to somewhat introduce them to Louisiana non-unanimous Jim Crow jury scheme. So if there's any type of way that we could interact, because the month of November, I want to end with this, the month of November would be the month that we're working on Rebecca L. Hensley legacy. So we're going to celebrate under chain seeking, which is a word she coined, every day in the month of November. So what we want to do, we want to just get all the affiliates, anybody to promote it. We got the Promise Justice Initiative, Decarcerate Louisiana, and we just want to uplift the work that she did because she was instrumental in the struggle or whatnot.
And you can check her out on one of our episodes here in Abolition Today when we had both of you on the line. No doubt. I just want to give a heads up. 0087, I see we're going to bring you in right after you'll be on next, okay? So hold on. No doubt.
I know they got some more callers want to call in or whatnot. Anything y'all got to ask about the brothers or whatnot, but they're holding on or whatnot. Like I said, we got one of the things to update or whatnot. Angola has a lot of brothers are dying, so that's probably new news to everybody or whatnot. They're with the synthetic drugs or whatnot. That's running rapidly or whatnot. And so we're just trying to cope with that or whatnot and keep these brothers' heads straight and let them know that freedom is on the way, but we got to demand it and we got to act like we want freedom.
That's right. And we're all on the same page. Like you said, he's a living monument to Jim Crow. And what is Jim Crow? Laws that criminalize black life so that they could put them in prisons, lease them out to private companies and laborers. Nowadays, they just warehouse bodies. So all across Louisiana, which is at many times been the prison capital of the world, they have these they have these sheriffs who are like little kings, filling up their little kings' dungeons with nothing but black people, basically, in order to make their money. It's a damn shame.
And that's what the 10-2 jury scheme was created on in 1898, and it's being done the same way. And like a lot of times, we the Sheriff Association and all of these associations, we forget the origin of them or whatnot, and that keeps us blindsided. But there's still a Ku Klux Klan and everything in between.
That's right, especially deep, dark South, like where you're at. All right, let's go ahead and bring 87 in. Let me
bring her in properly, Max.
All right, I'll mute it. You do the rest.
So 0087. Our next guest was she was actually a guest co-host of ours on March 14th. She is the great grandniece of Harriet Tubman. Her name is Ernestine Tina Wyatt. Welcome back to the program, Miss Tina.
Tina Wyatt? Oh man.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Hey,
you, Stephen. Hi, Max.
I haven't heard too long, man. This is a nice surprise.
Well, now I sent you a text, Max, back in June when the big event happened for Aunt Harriet. I didn't know if you got it or not, but I think I sent you some pictures too. But
I don't think I've seen it. It probably got lost in the pile I got. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. Well, you're in my prayers, you and your family, Max, for what you're going through right now. I'm telling you, when you talk about not many of us knowing that about the 13th Amendment and the exceptions clause, you know, I was one of those folks when I first started talking to you, and I read it but didn't read it. You know, so it's like, you know, you read things and you read over them, and you really don't give a lot of thought to what it's really saying to you. But, you know, I really commend you, Rain and Yusef and your network and everybody for educating people, because I'm telling you, there are so many people that don't know, so many people that have done the same thing that I did. And a lot of other people in not really understanding or knowing about that. And whenever I've been, like when I went down in June to receive Aunt Harriet's certificate and her recognition for being a spy and a scout in the Union Army, when I went down for that and she received her medal and her certificate, and I had to speak. I did talk about that. I talked about the exceptions clause. So, you know, and then even in the interview I did, I always try to bring it in as much as I can, so that other people really know and understand what is going on and what we need to pay attention to.
Hello, everyone. What is going on? Can you hear me? Am I coming through? Probably, I think so. We're looking good. We're ready to frog into the rest of the day. As, you know, this is Thursday, November 11th, the 11th day of November, 2021. We're coming to you live every Thursday at 11 a.m. on Twitch, on YouTube, and we are located right here in the Appalachian Mountains. This is Cherokee and Yuchi territory, and we just got through listening to the parts of the season finale of Abolition Today. That was last Sunday's show, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that. They're done for the season, and they've really accomplished a lot this year. It went by very fast. You should definitely take a listen to take some time and listen to the show if you can. I'm going to put this right here. Go ahead and check that out. As always, hit up this petition. Let people know that we got this petition to do right here, and we got plenty of abolitionist organizations to support. So jump on in there and figure out how you can plug in. Do some research. Talk to people about, you know, the 13th Amendment exception. Let them know that there's actually some things we can do about it, from petitions to community organizing to federal and state level organizing. There's a lot of avenues to plug in there. But we just got, so in that pre-show bit, we heard from a gentleman named Alonzo. He is on the inside. He was giving us some updates of what they're doing here in November. As far as organizing. And then we also heard from a descendant of Harriet Tubman. I believe it was her great-great-granddaughter. And even she was talking about the 13th Amendment exception, that she read it, right? She's been organizing and talking with these guys at Abolition Today and Max and Yusef. And if it wasn't, it's like if it wasn't for her interaction with them and them pointing it out to her, she wouldn't have even had this awareness, this understanding of the exception clause in the 13th Amendment. I think that's pretty amazing, the work that they've been able to do to just spread this information. I do want to also plug real quick. We got this sponsorship drive. I got an email about about it, actually. If I could find the email. It was just here. And then it got taken away. Take it away. I'm just going to pull it up again here real quick. But basically what they're doing, they're running a sponsorship drive to support families of incarcerated folks. Did this one come through here? No, that's an AIL. Jailhouse. Nothing on there. I'm going to go back over here. That's not even where I have my email. That's not even my email. What about this one here? This one had the email, right? There it is. So basically, we're just having a call for you guys to become a sponsor to spread seasonal joy for the holidays. Plenty of ways to help. You can write a letter of encouragement. It's always recommended. It really gives folks on the inside just a connection to the outside world. And it's a really powerful one. You can also be a holiday sponsor and give a gift to children or a child who has an incarcerated parent. And you can also do just straight up some postage donations. And you can send your donation via Cash App at A Rebels World. It's all one word. And it's got a $ in front of it. So I'll put that right there. A Rebels World. That is, hey, the commands are working today. That's cool. It is. So then the other thing to do, so if you do want to help out with a family or, reach out to them so you can write a letter, you can email outthemud.jls, outthemud.jls. Reach out to these folks. Let them know you want to help. And they're going to connect you with either someone to write with or connect directly with a family that you can help support this holiday. protonmail.com, outthemud.jls, right? So this year they have added immigration and those with children in the States as well. So the list is growing as far as who we can help. And, writing a letter, like I said, writing a letter of encouragement, it just does wonders for people on the inside. And if you do know someone that's on the inside that needs a letter of encouragement, again, reach out to Jailhouse Lawyers Speak at Proton Mail directly, and this is going to get them in the organizing loop. So definitely check that out. I'm going to jump over here and read a thing that I found, and I think I read it last week, and I thought it was pretty interesting read. So I'm going to give it to you guys right here. And then we're going to hang out with Pirate Queen Indigo Cat. She's here with us today. She's got some things to talk about. And then after that, what we're going to get into. What's up, Pirate Queen? I see you in the chat there. I was going to look at my Steam library. I'm kind of looking for things to talk about. So I figured, hey, why not talk about my Steam library? A friend of mine, an egregore, he was like, why don't you talk about the Steam library and then connect it with like political issues? I might need some practice on that. I'm not going to try that today. Maybe it's something me and him could talk about later. Get a better idea of what the hell, how I could figure that out. But so I'm just gonna talk about the library or whatever. We'll look at the store page of certain games and just see, kind of how they look, and I'll give you kind of my reviews and how I feel about them, what I think about them. After that, I'm gonna look at Blender for a little bit. We're gonna try and see if we can get Pirate Queen Indigo Cat a little avatar, cat avatar, kind of like my frog avatar. If you've seen some of the other episodes, I do have a PNGer. I'm a PNG tuber as opposed to a VTuber. All right, we're keeping it simple over here. It's not simple. It's just a stepping stone. But yeah, we're gonna jump in Blender for a little bit, and then I'm gonna play some Halo. So this might go on for another hour or two or more maybe. So we'll see. Hang out. Come hang out, if you're doing your breakfast, you're grilling your eggs or whatever you do over there, do it to it, and just spend some time with us today. I will plug real quick, I've had some requests for the Patreon. I've had some requests for just to get that squared away, and I've been dragging my toes on it, but I'm going to go ahead and drop a PayPal here. If you feel, inspired to support the channel or support us here, what we do, like I said, we're live every Thursday and Saturday at 11 a.m. And we're just drilling on this as artists and trying to see how we can make this work for us. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. We also have a Redbubble too, so that way you can get a little more for your money. Do what? Redbubble's coming along. Redbubble's definitely coming along. But yeah, so just hang with us on that. What was the other thing? Oh, go to Twitter real quick. At some point, I'm going to show you this real quick too. I put up a poll. This is a super, super important poll here. All right. And with this poll, we're gonna find out stuff. All right. I'm gonna go. Let's go to the go to main over here real quick. Where's the video? Where's the window? Where's voice meter? Voice meter. No, that's Control Shift B. And then yeah. Let's do it. Okay, this one here. Come over here. Check out this poll. Boom. Transition. Check this poll out. Super important. This is about the Game Awards. Don't you want to hang out with the Game Awards? Check out the Game Awards. There's a poll. Go ahead and engage with that. If you throw down a yes, a no, the Game of what? Nobody knows what the Game Awards are. What are my notifications? Valeria Watson liked my tweet. Well, looky dookie. I'm going to go ahead and retweet my poll. I'm going to go ahead and retweet my my thing here. Check us out. Check us out. We'll do that. So yeah, we're going to be jumping to Pirate Queen here in a second, but I'm going to read this and then we're going to move on. Oh crap, I got a frog head. Look at that. Frog head. You can't be here, frog head. What's that frog head? It's not even a talking frog head. I'll go ahead and pull this one over here. We'll go ahead and drop that over there. Switch it on up. That's cool. All right. We're going to read this, and then we're going to go over and hang out with Pirate Queen. Indigo Cat. This is from October 23rd. It's called Deja Vu. If we really want to create a broad-based movement, a mass movement, we have to step up our relationship skills. Let me share some of my frustration regarding working with AIDS service organizations in the 90s and the aughts, the double O's. I was a ballroom kid with a college education. I lived and moved in two worlds, two connected worlds. The very people I walked balls with were also the most impacted by HIV. Poor Black, queer, and trans folks. The mission of the ASOs was to save lives. Prevent infection, and for those already infected, get them into treatment. One major problem was that those who worked in ASOs weren't directly connected to those they served. If you were to ask the ballroom kids who ran the major ASOs in Philly, maybe 10% could tell you, and I'm reaching with that number. How does this impact the mission and the work? The ASOs, being NPOs, were always concerned with, quote, numbers served. The goal was to get as many bodies through the doors as possible. What happened once those bodies were inside was a different story. Good numbers meant steady funding. Steady funding meant staying employed. Most of the staff at the ASOs are strangers to the kids and stayed that way. There were a few of us who went to the clubs and participated in ballroom who worked at these organizations, mainly in lower-level posts. Plans and strategy would come from the top, and we were expected to follow. The most frustrating part was when the plans were obviously off point and we had to get creative and produce numbers anyway. The higher-ups didn't want to listen to us. They listened to founders. Those of us who were creative enough to get numbers while making the plan look good moved up the ladder. We weren't saving lives. We were saving our jobs. I had enough. I saw too many friends and associates die to continue. I knew that we could actually save lives. We could build a strong, resilient community. But we had to change. We needed to bring the people inside. We needed to listen. We needed to prioritize their concerns. We needed to meet them where they were. We needed to overturn our flowchart. But there weren't any takers on that. It was a friend, Kareem Excellence, who helped me understand the power of us doing for us. Of us doing for us. I'd known Kareem for a decade. He was finishing his undergrad studies and planned to go south for grad school. But until then, he was connecting with kids on the streets, at the functions, and in the clubs. He was talking to them. He was doing mutual aid work. But most important, he was listening. Kareem pulled me into that work. We had no founders. We had no office. We had no staff. We had each other. And we were making a great impact on the kids' lives. Why? Because we were listening to what they said they needed to be healthy, to be safe, to be community. The work was tiring. It never seemed to stop, but it was worth it. I take from that experience and apply it to my work now. It has helped, but sometimes I feel frustrated, like I'm working in an ASO again. The key to both types of work is being connected to the people we are struggling alongside. I've said numerous times, if you're doing this work and you're not directly connected to someone inside, you are wrong. Until we connect, there is no relationship, and relationships matter. There was no way we could talk to the kids about safer sex and why we weren't using protection if we hadn't built a strong relationship. I became Uncle Stevie to half the ballroom kids. I worked on building connections based on honesty and sincerity, and I showed up too. I didn't behave like an ASO executive director, expecting others to report to me about what was going on. I didn't act like a staff member who needed numbers for a project. Sadly, some in our movement behave like this. They aren't connected to imprisoned folks. They take reports from others. They call a formerly incarcerated person to sit on a panel, but as soon as the panel is over, the phone stops ringing. And this analogy isn't just about outside activists / organizers. Many of us inside act like ASO staff. How many of us are connected to the people right where we are? Some of us spend tons of energy trying to organize people with 100, 500, even 1,000 miles away. Yet we don't say 2 words to our neighbors. And yet we claim to speak for them. If we can't do the work right where we are, we won't be able to do it anywhere. Get connected where you are. Make change where you live. That is where it begins. Some of us are quick to call on other imprisoned folks to support our actions, whether they be strikes, boycotts, or stoppages. Yet, before the action, we didn't have 2 words to say to other prisoners. And we wonder why our call goes unanswered. We don't talk to or get connected with others. We don't know what's going on in their lives. But as soon as we say so, they're supposed to drop everything and join us. Why should they? If we really want to create a broad-based movement, a mass movement, we have to step up our relationship skills. We have to get connected. We have to show up for people on the daily. We have to listen to people. The movement's power is in the people. It's truly a bottom-up movement. If we strengthen our connections, if we listen to each other, if we show up regularly, we can win. Always. Stevie. So I don't know who Stevie is, but I thought that was pretty interesting to read and wanted to share it with y'all. So thanks for checking that out. And as always, let's just try to build up this abolition ocean and keep it going. So definitely pop in. Check out this petition here. Hit that up and let's do it to it. All right, y'all? Appreciate it. Pirate Queen, your mic is on. Has my mic been on? My mic's been off this whole time. My mic is on.
Mic be off. I'm hearing you, aren't I?
Oh, my mic was on. What's going on? You're on. You're up.
I'm on.
You're on. You are on the.
Hello.
You are on the.
Good day.
You're on the double.
Hello.
How are you?
Good day.
What's going on? How's
Pirates.
Life?
Ahoy, mateys.
Yar.
Yar. I'm doing good, feeling good.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear it.
Part lizard.
Glad you decided to join us today. Join me today. I know sometimes you're like, hey, what's the show going to be about? And I'm like,
yeah. I forget it's both of us.
Woo! That's a good question. What is the show?
Two of us building castles in the sand.
Sky. Castles in the sky.
Castles in the frog pond.
Castles
just the two of us.
Just the
you
two
and
of
me.
Us.
Woo.
We can.
So welcome, everyone.
Do it. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. So I just wanted to give a brief shout out and a thank you to Ava Blosdale, Lady Rocket. She invited me to her virtual birthday party, and it was just wonderful. We had some music and songs and family. Her son Grant was there, and there was a lady there with pink hair, and of course, Lady Rocket has blue hair. So I'm starting to think this may be a hair color society also for good. They're working to take what we do in space and make it applicable to us here on Earth and do good in real ways to bring these wonderful technologies that are developed in space to what we're doing on the ground here on Earth. So I'm grateful to have met her, and I'm just going to read a little bit about her. Yeah, I am. Lady Rocket. Founder Ava Blaisdell, aka Lady Rocket, is a successful U.S. and international entrepreneur and innovative contributor to Los Angeles, Santa Barbara, and international youth. Co-founder Susan Copeland, a high school business and computer science teacher and entrepreneur, created the CASH Cash Business Academy, which focused on entrepreneurship. Grant Blaisdell, son of Ava Blaisdell, is an internationally known fintech speaker and musician/artist. He is a co-founder of Coin Firm, a top blockchain and fintech company. The founders met during the initial development of the California Space Center. In 2015, they began partnering to mentor high school students. In 2017, added college students, and have since expanded their sphere of influence to include youth space outreach and education, along with advancement of the space ecosystem in the U.S. and Europe. So I thought that's pretty cool that I got to hang out with those guys, and they are at this point NFT centric, and I am NFT centric also, working to figure out what my NFTs should be about and how I should start the rollout. So I'm grateful for this association, and you can find her on Twitter, and she's on Facebook. That's Lady Rocket, Ava Blaisdell, and Copernicus Space Program. And they're just doing a lot to bring people who have been outside this, not understanding the opportunities, not only in space, but how the programs that they're doing in space can bring new streams of income through NFTs into programs that I do and programs that other people are doing that don't often get the eyes. So I'm excited. Thank you, Lady Ava. Thank you, Lady Ava. Lady Rocket. That's all. I'm just kind of being silly. But yeah, she has a future astronauts program. I mean, isn't that cool? Let me see if this will show. I always try this stuff and then it doesn't work that great.
Yeah, usually the screens don't really pick up on the camera that hot.
Anyway, that's her. Looks bad. Sorry, our tech is bad. We're doing better every
next
day.
time you can send me a link and I can.
Yeah, you can put it up there. So Lady Rocket's Future Astronauts program coming soon. Isn't that exciting? Maybe if I'd known about that.
Are you going to be a future astronaut? Or
maybe the Pirate Queen would be an astronaut instead of just a pirate queen.
You going to be a pirate or not?
A pirate or not?
Piratonaut?
Anyway, that, and I have a nice little cup of coffee this morning. Usually I drink tea or molasses and water, but we've got coffee this morning. And
I do not like that molasses we have.
It's organic. It's organic, so it doesn't taste like molasses.
Isn't that
funny? I said the same thing.
I like what we get down at the store down at there.
Well, that's that there country stuff.
At their country. I don't know if it's organic, but it's country.
It ain't organic, but I mean, what is toxic in molasses? I mean, I don't know what.
Well, usually if it's organic, it's all about the pesticides and the the fertilizer, right?
But molasses comes from trees, right? Oh no, it's sorghum.
Yeah, it's like
right.
crushed and I don't know what molasses is.
Listen, before fertilizers, people grew these things organically.
No one knows what fertilizers are. No one knows what organic means.
No one knows.
Yeah, but the thing is people grew this stuff without fertilizers for sure.
Hello.
But the thing is that the reason they grow it with all that stuff is so it grows bigger and stronger and
and so they have something to get
quote,
you
quote, quote.
addicted to, and then
my theory
you
is
have
it
to
makes
keep
you
buying.
my theory is it makes you weaker. It weakens your immune system. Because the plant's immune system. I talked about this on my corn show when I talked about corn. I'm going to keep doing the corn one until I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you should.
I'm going to keep working on talking about corn.
You can't just throw it down one time and think you've covered the subject.
No, we got to keep revisiting it. And even if it's the same thing I'm saying, I'm just going to keep on working on it.
Well, just like this
until it looks good.
Thing with NFTs. I mean, if you look, the market is flooded. I say flooded. I don't know. Is it? With generative NFTs.
Profile pictures.
And these are the first tries of people. But for people like me who have a big inventory of actual physical paintings, sculptures, need to plan a little bit, and we talk and think about story. What is the story that opens the door into these different NFTs that'll bring people into a different world that they didn't know existed? And now all the big guys are getting into NFTs. So, I mean, it's going to happen. Meta, and all the people with gabillions. But what I want to really make clear for people like me, it's basically approaching this with a new way of looking at everything, a new mind, a new way of thinking of making a lot of money and being able to keep it and use it for our purposes and not having the government or someone else try to steal and cheat. I mean, you've noticed, if you notice at all, kind of the news in the crypto space, there's just so many people teaching you this and selling a coin and doing this and doing that. And One Frog 9 and I try to keep up with this so we can be beneficial in steering people we know, our family, friends, in the right direction. So you don't not only don't get left behind, but you don't get you don't get
tricked.
You don't get made a fool of. You know what I mean? How they take your money and then you're left and you're like, oh, that didn't work.
Don't get tricked, y'all. They'll trick you.
But I truly believe this is a way out for many of us artists, musicians, people who our bodies and our minds are our work and are our value. So a way of putting our story out there and having people who love us invest in us. That's all. And I don't have to go through a big museum in New York City anymore to get seen and get followed. And young people are just, they're just throwing it out there because they don't have a long history of that. It's like, what do you have to lose? And I feel the same way. What do I have to lose? I have clients and I have people who recognize my work, and it's important in the Afro-Latin artist space. Marie Cochran and the people at the Noir Collective, Alexandria and Ajax, they realize it. But in general, the masses of people that I'm attempting to communicate to are people that usually don't get targeted for information of this type. But that's me, and that's what I'm doing. And I hope you guys support me when my NFT drops.
Yeah, definitely watch this space. Watch her socials. You can see him scrolling around.
Yeah.
Over there. Right there. Check them out. Follow her. See what she's doing. She's always posting, updating, tweeting.
In the garden, in the, working on our metaverse of physical 3D location for some of the things I've had in my drawings and paint, like Daddy Frank's Vegan Pig. I have all these different store names, so I need to actually set them up so they're physical locations on this property, and then they can also be found in the metaverse. I might have to make my own metaverse to connect with. I don't know if I'm going to be in Decentraland. What do you feel about Decentraland? Are you going to be in there?
Decentraland is it's still popular, but it runs really slow.
Yeah.
It's not. It's the Ask Jeeves of the metaverse, if you ask me.
It's the what?
The Ask Jeeves.
Oh,
It's the Ask Jeeves of the metaverse.
well,
It's widely applicable. I'm sure it works fine. It's really, because you can put in your own custom 3D geometry in there.
Well, Dr. Clips on TikTok.
No, I don't.
Well, Dr. Clips has he just made what is it? A jacket, a varsity jacket, virtual that you can purchase, an NFT varsity jacket that you can then wear in Decentraland.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, so what we're seeing is what we expect. The people that have most access are the first ones in. But that doesn't mean they have, some of us have been sitting on ideas for years. And, so I'm going to plan this well because we're early. We're early. Even Gary Vee will say, you're still early. So if you're looking at it as an investor, don't invest something you can't afford to lose. That's good for any type of investing. But anyway.
Yeah, something I've heard is that this stuff is a great wealth equalizer.
Yes.
It's still, the time will tell kind of.
We have to make it that. It's not just that. It's like individuals like you and me have to make it equalize. When it brings us the wealth for our work, then we can say that.
Yeah.
So far, it's just a promise.
Right.
You know how promises are.
Definitely. So, but yeah, stay tuned with us. We'll definitely be keeping y'all updated in the Discord or on our social medias about how our art projects are coming along.
Yeah.
And like I said, in April's going to be a big.
And we haven't done anything new on Redbubble, but to tell you the truth, I'm so focused on, what should be the first NFT thing? I found the flyer.
Cool. Yeah, that should look good.
How about right side up? The flyer for my first show. When I came, I think
that's from 2012.
2012. That was like the first thing I did in my studio. And that's why I was thinking of going the erotica route, because basically I didn't get support for that. All I got was pushback and like, that's what you're going to do? I got those kind of looks from some ladies. And I was like, maybe not.
Folks will do anything to suppress anything.
But I feel that all the new things that need to be new are us working on a healthy relationship with our bodies and ourselves, especially as women, and respect for our bodies. The things that people say and do about us are just, we need to say something. So I think it's going to be the erotica, because as long as I've been a woman, and I've been a woman all my life, somebody's always saying, no, we're not ready for that. Whether it's race issues or sex or nudity or gender issues. Well, we can't work on that. It's just not, I'm like, really? Every generation says that. So some generation has to say, like me, thus far and no further. We are doing this and we're going to put our word out. It doesn't say what you're saying isn't important, but it's just, we have a right. And basically I've felt that I didn't have a right up to a certain point. So this is about my awakening, claiming my own sexuality and the fullness of myself as an artist.
And that's why I love you, Bean. You always that is your North Star without fail. That is just the center of your heart, and your vision is always just going where you're trying to get to as an artist, as just a human being on this earth. It's just such a pure and innocent and noble mission. And you've always inspired me for that. And I appreciate,
good.
You just being on here, sharing that with the rest of the world. 'Cause the world needs it, man. The world needs that. And then hopefully they're going to see that and then return back to you and say, hey, We got a whole lot of support and love and money to give you. That would be nice. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But until then, we're just gonna keep on trucking.
Yeah.
And ducking.
I mean, everything's perfect
and clucking.
Today in this moment.
And frogging.
We have access to the airwaves. That I had access to Clubhouse. On Clubhouse, that's where I met Lady Ava. I want to call her Lady Ava. Lady Rocket.
Oh, cool. She just followed me on Twitter. Hey, what's going on, lady? I don't know if she's watching the stream, but hey.
Yeah.
We appreciate.
Hey, Lady Rocket.
Appreciate showing up. Checking us out. Very cool.
Frontier with an NFT. Lady Rocket. Anyway.
Cool. Well, I was gonna jump over and I think shift everything towards the gaming stuff.
All right, what
You're
game?
welcome to hang out.
What games you gonna play?
Well, let's jump on.
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
blue skidoo over to my Steam library.
Here we go.
There we go. All right, it's gonna be a speed review thing that we're doing, looking at these games. We're gonna start with I don't know why this says maybe 2012 is the last time I played Half-Life 2, but I've had an account I think since this account's like 17 years old almost, or 15 years old. It's somewhere up there. I've had this account for a long time, and I played most of the games and enjoyed. See, a lot of times when people get Steam, they're like, oh, I got all these games, I don't play them. And yeah, I have a bunch of games that I probably don't play, but I've played a lot of most of my games. I don't really have a problem where I just buy a bunch of games that I don't play. I mean, there obviously is a kind of span of time where you just don't play them anymore. But anyway, hey, let's start with Half-Life 2. This is a great place to start kind of a Steam library review. I'm going to jump over to the store page so we can look at what it looks like. And like I said, we'll do a speed review here.
Half-Life 2.
Half-Life 2, man. There's that old intro sound for Valve. Gotta love it. So this is a first-person, heavily cinematic game. I feel like graphics peaked with Half-Life 2, to be honest. I feel like this is like the best that graphics would ever get. And yeah, looking back, it's definitely a little dated, but this was the peak of graphics quality, 2004. And honestly, if games kind of like were around this level, I'd be pretty happy, I don't really need it to have a whole bunch of like high def 4K stuff. But yeah, this game was a lot of interesting weapons, gravity gun, but majority of the time you just had a crowbar. But you're fighting this guy, he was like that guy on the television screen right there. Oh, it's not even showing the Steam thing. Where's my backup?
What?
What are you doing?
What?
You don't even see his screen's blank? Oh my god. Oh my god.
I was tweeting something.
Oh, you were tweeting.
I was in the midst of tweeting.
Man, I was showing Half-Life 2 on this side and it wasn't even picking it up.
Why isn't it showing?
Because it hates me.
Oh, baby.
Wow, Steam, you're just a jerk.
Steam's a jerk. Steam's a jerk. Steam is a jerk. Crashed on you, right?
No, it's just not showing it's just not showing it.
Well, moving on.
Well, how am I bleh? Habla.
Habla. Habla, habla. 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 Lava, 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 lava.
Screen capture. Let's try screen capture.
The final frontier.
Screen.
Moon River. Wider than. What does that have to do with space? I don't know.
Why is that screen 3?
How you doing today, Lady Ava? I saw you at the beach, girl. I saw you at the beach.
Oh, and now we're just nowhere, huh?
Oh.
Oh, and now we're just nowhere, huh? All right, fine. Anyway, Half-Life 2, fantastic game. You're trying to take down.
Take my word for it.
There's this old creepy.
Take my word for it.
There's this old creepy white guy that
That's different.
There he is, right there. He basically like went to another dimension and cut a deal with some dimensional aliens, and basically is using their power to subjugate humanity to his will.
Wow.
And this guy right here, he's in the back scenes of it all.
That
yeah,
looked like
a lot of mysteries.
Abraham Lincoln.
A lot of mysteries over there. That was not
like
Abraham Lincoln. That was not Abraham Lincoln. But yeah, Half-Life 2, loved it. I played it. Apparently, I beat it in 15 hours. Holy cow!
Wow.
It's a short game in the scope of most games.
So Half-Life has no relation to Second Life, does it?
No, it does not. No, these
it's just talking about life.
No, it's all just life, you know?
It's just life.
It's all just life. We'll go up the list, but we'll make it quick again. Only if I don't even remember really playing this game, so screw it. Velvet Sundown looks like crap.
She looks like she was made in Poser.
She looks like she probably was made in Poser. What is this game even about?
She looks
View
like
page. Yes, I was born in 76.
Generated in a.
Oh my God, this looks boring. Social multiplayer.
Graphic.
Okay, so I tried this one. Social multiplayer role-playing game taking place on a luxury yacht, cruising the waters of a fictitious Caribbean state of Balbonia. Balbonia. Embark on a journey full of conspiracies, trickery, and secrets. So I kind of remember this one. I tried playing it, but
they all look pretty sus to me.
I tried playing it, but I don't think I could connect with anybody.
Don't they look sus?
So the idea is you're on a yacht. You're trying to. It's like a whodunit, you know.
I tell you who done it.
It's kind of just like Among Us before Among Us was Among Us. Zam, what is this? This looks like, I think this was some kind of like MOBA.
MOBA? What's
Zam.
A MOBA? What's a MOBA?
It's not even supported anymore. It's not even there.
What's a MOBA?
A massively online battle arena like League of Legends.
Oh.
Loadout.
I understand.
No, you know, this one was another kind of like arena shooter thing. I didn't really stick with it.
So once you have them on Steam, you just have to have them on Steam forever?
I have to have them on Steam forever. I have to.
On Steam forever.
I have to. If I don't have them on Steam, then I die.
On Steam forever.
Are they still updating this game? All reviews are very positive. Recent reviews are mixed, though. So this is just like an outrageous, dude, multiplayer shooter, all about the guns, baby. I don't know. I didn't have much fun with it. That's why it's not installed. That's why I'm not playing it. Diesel here. This one kind of reminded me of The Last of Us a little bit. It's not supported anymore. It's gone.
It's gone.
Dethroned. What is this one about?
It's about death.
Dethroned isn't supported anymore. It's not on Steam anymore. Cry of Fear. Looks like a scary game.
It's about death.
It's free.
Are they all about death?
Cry of Fear is a psychological single-player and co-op horror game set in a deserted town filled with horrific creatures and nightmarish illusions.
That's going to be my game. Let's see. The Overcoming. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I don't remember this one.
The Overcoming.
I don't remember this one at all. It's a Half-Life mod, apparently. Interesting.
Oh, it's another life thing. Second Life, Half-Life.
It's a Half-Life.
It's a half-death, I think, is what it is.
You're in the stream, Bean. You don't have to chat. You're
what
here.
Do you mean?
If you got something to say, you can say it right here. You don't have to.
I don't have to type.
You don't have to. I got double freaking. Wait, why do I have two? Why do I have two chats? Where's my backup here, man? You don't see those two chats on there?
I see them.
Why aren't you backing me up?
What do you mean?
You need to tell me when everything's going horribly wrong.
What's going wrong?
Why do we have two chats here?
I didn't know.
Why is that there?
You got to fill me in on what is
Why
actually
did you
going
put two
on,
chats
first
here?
Of all.
I don't understand.
You have to fill me in on what's going on because
I can't. There's no way I could fill you in on every single thing. There's no way I could do it.
Why?
I tried.
Why, oh, why?
I'm going to delete that one. I don't know. Maybe I'll just hide it.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Screw it. I'll just hide it. Maybe it's there for a certain reason.
Cry
I don't know.
of
But there's
fear.
two of them. You are not on quality control. You're supposed to be a producer. And I...
Oh, you're going to tell me what I'm supposed
to...
You're going to tell me what I'm supposed to do?
You're fired.
Good.
And you're hired as a co-host. No more producing from you, though. Cry Fear. I didn't like it. A friend of mine gave me Super Amazing Wagon Adventure. This is from Ivan. Ivan gave me Super Amazing Wagon Adventure.
Ivan! Where are you, Ivan? Wake up!
I don't like it. I love you, Ivan. I appreciate that you give me games.
Game choices suck.
But 6 out of like 10 times when Ivan gives me a game, it's usually just for it's usually just for the memes.
For the what?
The memes. Memes.
Yeah, this one's wow.
I mean, I couldn't make a game.
This inspires me that I can definitely make a game.
I can't.
I want to try tie my NFTs into a game. So
now, what I just said, Super Amazing Wagon Adventure. Okay, who cares about it? But he did give me Amputee.
Oh Lord!
I thought Amputee was really fun.
Is this about drinking tea?
It's about drinking tea, and you have to. You know those toys you get at the toy store?
Why is everybody mad?
You know those toys you'd get at the toy store where it's like a claw?
Yeah.
Or a hand?
No, it's not at the toy stores. When you used to go in the grocery store and they had that.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. There's like a claw hand where it's like skull hands. There's like a skeleton hand and kids have it and they can like flex the hands on it. It's like an extension. Anyway,
I guess I don't know.
It's basically what this is in a video game where you make tea.
Sound like it sucks to me.
See, look, you put the tea in the cup.
I'm not.
And then you fuck up and then everything explodes.
God bless them for believing in their dream.
It's an interesting game because it's got,
they believe in their dream.
You have to control each finger and the wrist to grab things. It's not just like go over and grab a thing.
I get it.
It's kind of like a whole mechanic. It's pretty interesting. Robocraft. I tried this for how many hours? 71 minutes. Not even 2 hours. I could technically
must have sucked.
Get a refund for this free.
Must have sucked.
Free to play game.
Must have sucked.
It's kind of like Roblox. But not really. It's also like Space Engineers.
But not really.
Like Legos. So kids, I mean.
Oh, those are pretty pictures at least.
Yeah, I mean, I get, again, like if you're a young child and you're getting into this, like this would be perfect for kids learning how to like build stuff.
What age?
Huh? Any age.
Don't you think little kids ought to build with physical things?
Well, this is a free game. Sometimes maybe they don't have physical things. Or maybe they do and they're bored with them. That happens.
They have blocks.
The kids get bored,
Like this called Roblox. They have blocks.
Yep. But can they fly them around in a
we could work
game
on
with their
that
buddies?
On our own real location.
We're in a pandemic,
On our acreage, we could just like fly some little drones around.
We are in a pandemic,
No, we're not. I'm not in one.
Robocraft, it's okay. I don't have it installed.
Robocraft.
Orion Prelude. What is this one? It's got a dinosaur.
Like Jurassic Park.
It's got a dinosaur.
Looks like Jurassic Park.
But yeah, I think you can either
playing as the dinosaur.
I think you can be a dinosaur or you could fight a dinosaur.
I don't want to be a dinosaur, and I don't want to fight a dinosaur. So maybe this isn't the game for me.
I don't think so. No, it's definitely not a game for you. I don't think I played much of this one either. It looks interesting, but I don't think it was really playing very well. Or maybe there wasn't a bunch of people playing it. But a lot of reviews, positive, mostly positive. It's 99 cents,
Yeah, can't complain.
Can't complain.
What do you give 99 cents?
I don't even know if I even paid 99 cents
Was that
for
thing
it.
built with slave labor? How can they afford to sell it for 99 cents?
Another game, yeah, probably, maybe, I don't know. Here's Generals,
Oh, let's relive World War II again.
I don't even know if it's free.
Who won that war? I don't know. It's still going on.
I don't know. Nobody knows.
Attack, capture, and defend.
Yes.
Roar.
Don't think I played it. I played 12 minutes of it, so there you go.
There you go.
Destination Soul. This game is 2D, so I immediately said no.
It's 2D?
2D.
In space?
It's a space game, 2D space game.
Hey, Lady Rocket, it's a 2D space game. I don't know.
It just, you can like customize the ship and stuff. I don't know. I just wasn't sticking with it. It's not my type of jam. It is free to play though, so go try it.
Destination Soul. Well, what's the point of it?
You explore and you upgrade your ship and you kill other ships. You pilot your ship and
always gotta have some killing in there. You can't just build something, right?
Have you ever seen anything about video games before? I don't know if you understand. This is like a white male dominated space.
Oh, so it's got a lot of angst.
It's got a lot of just killing.
A lot of angst.
So I'm sorry
dealing with
that
your angst. You're wham.
I sent you the memo. All the video games kill people.
Wham.
They're about killing people. You didn't get that memo?
Oh.
There was a memo right there.
Well, at one point, you're just going to turn around and
check your email.
The killing should begin with me.
So yeah, you pilot your ship in the seamless open world made of space, planets, and more. Find new ships and equipment, find allies, and beat all the enemies in this open source space shooter. Open source.
Maybe the Copernicus people need to step this game up.
Who?
That's some of Lady Rocket's thing, the Copernicus space program.
Maybe.
I don't know much about it. So maybe I shouldn't talk about it, but I just heard about it.
Oh, that game's not supported. Rise of Incarnates no longer supported. No more room in hell.
Woo.
I actually had a lot of fun with this. I put at least 20 hours on this.
Is this like the Living Dead?
Yes.
Night of the Living
Yes,
Dead?
and it's free.
Apocalypse.
It's free.
It's a free zombie apocalypse.
So.
Oh, it's a Half-Life 2 modification.
Yeah, Half-Life 2 mod. I forgot about that. But basically
So someone made Half-Life 2 and then someone else say, I'm going to mod this?
Yep. Because usually the tools and stuff are all open source, is all free.
Okay.
As long as you're not like making money off of the mod.
Oh, okay.
Is usually where the line is.
Okay, cool.
But sometimes people get something that's really popular, then they have to take a mod and then actually make it a whole nother thing so they can sell it.
Cool.
Kind of cool. I played 20 hours of No More Room in Hell. I enjoyed it. It was a zombie game.
Was there any more room in hell?
There's no more room in hell. It's just full of zombies. And they chase you around and you have to like barricade and survive. I kind of miss this game. It's a fun game. Next is a robot game. It's like a Steel Battalion. But it's called Hawken. And it's not supported anymore. Natural Selection 2. What we got here? What was this one? This was like another shooter, fast-paced multiplayer shooter. Aliens against humans. I don't know. There was some different like
humans.
There's some different like combat mechanics with it, right? Or am I confused? Is that spectating? That was spectating. This is I don't know. I haven't played this game. Maybe it's changed a lot.
It looks like a spaceship that I seen before.
It looked like it had really good art.
That I seen before.
I think when I tried to play it, I just wasn't. There wasn't a lot of people to play with.
There's a lot of bugs in it.
Yeah, I think you can play as a bug team and then crawl around as a bug and like you set up traps as an alien.
I seen what I need to see.
And when the humans get in there, then they get stuck, and then the aliens try to take them out.
I'll be eating here. I seen what I need to see, and I don't think I'll be.
I guess not.
No. No.
I guess
no bugs in my room. Thank
Realm of the Mad God. Another 2D game. It's an MMO actually. So if you want to try out an MMO, I think this one's free.
Ooh, and it's platform, right?
No, it's mostly just run around and kill monsters.
Is it? I mean,
see?
Oh, okay.
See, it was what they call dungeon crawling.
Dungeon crawl. Okay.
And it's an MMO, so you can get a bunch of people in there for free. Definitely not my kind of game. It's a little too basic.
A little too much running around shooting.
But I think you'd love it. You should try it.
I think it's too much running around shooting.
Too much running around shooting. Okay.
Okay.
I put 76 minutes on that one.
How about running around loving everyone?
Not my favorite. Vindictus. What the hell is Vindictus? I think someone.
It looks like something that the characters came out of Poser.
Looks, what is this? A dark and sinister world where you must battle for survival with gratifying real-time combat, epic monsters, and glorious visuals. This isn't just another MMO. This is Invictus.
Is that lady fighting in her underwear?
She's got lingerie on, yeah.
She's prepared for battle.
It gives her a lot of freedom of movement.
Please, ladies,
freedom of movement.
Please, ladies, come design some games.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm not really into games that treat women like that, because I feel like if I was trying to show you a game or show anybody else in my family that's a woman game like this,
look at my ass.
Why would you have any interest in checking this game out? So it would be nice if in the future, we dress women with a little more.
Well, you game designers really give away the incel.
Yeah. Hey, I played 69 minutes of it though. Hey. I didn't like it. Pulsar, Lost Colony. I was trying this game with some of my old Space Engineers friends. This was $24. Holy crap! So I bought this.
A lot of space stuff on here. Just definitely,
I love space games.
Rocket in her NFT.
I love space games, man. Wait till we get to Space Engineers, okay?
I know you love Space Engineers.
This game though I think they've updated it a little more, because last time I looked at it was kind of a piece of crap, but I haven't played it. It's a multiplayer game. Your team is on a ship and you're trying to get to your destination, but something on the ship is like messed up. So everybody on the team has a different job. I think there's like the captain, and then there's like the gunner, and then there's like the engineering. So there's all these different roles everybody has to play in order to beat the mission. But it's strictly a multiplayer game. I don't think it's single player at all.
Well, that makes sense.
You play as a crew.
You can't
really. Wow, they've really added a lot to it, I think.
Can't do a ship by yourself.
I'll have to try it again sometime. Online co-op with up to 5 players.
Well, it's nice and plain looking.
Capitan. The pilot. The engineer. The gunners. And all these other people. So,
Pulsar.
I don't even know if you can even get off the ship.
Lost Colony.
Recent reviews are mixed. It's $24, so
yeah,
check it out.
It'll stay there.
Mitosis, the game. This is a really basic, basic game.
Science. Science.
If you've ever seen one of these games, this is just one of those where you eat your friends. So you start off as a little dot, and you roll around picking up stuff.
Is this just about life?
And you just pick up smaller dots. So those are players there.
Is this about life?
And you can also split off as well.
Presently lived.
I don't know. Is
how
it?
We want to change it.
Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
Is it? Is it?
Is it?
I don't know. Is it? It looks kind of boring.
It's definitely got a different pace to it.
Boring.
But you start off very small, and you get very big.
We all started very small.
Look, they got a Doge there.
Why is Doge there?
There's a character. You can customize your circle.
Oh, so some their body. Some their body
done did that there.
Some there done.
Some did there, dot there, done did.
What they do, I could do. When they
some of them done did there, done did
when
there. See, look, you got a team of blue.
Ooh.
Oh, the blue beat the reds.
Now everybody's gonna glob onto pink. She just ate all those people.
Yeah, look at that. So that's how you do. That's how mitosis works.
That just looks so much fun.
Mitosis is
that can teach us about cells.
Yeah, it's a 1-cell game with guild wars and competitive mode, a friends list with a messenger, invites,
no
guild
learning, just skills.
All that goodness. I got 18 minutes in that game. There you go.
Yeah, you really dived into that.
It was free. Someone gave me this one. It was a gift
of a solar empire.
Hey, look, it's on sale. It's normally it's Ultimate Edition. Damn, this game is $40.
Woo!
So this was a gift.
Someone gave it to you?
This was a gift. Yeah, I don't know if it was always $40. I mean, I guess it's always been $40. Usually the price doesn't really go back up. There's no gameplay, is there? This is a 4X type game, meaning you
I've seen it before.
You expand, exploit, exterminate, extract,
kill.
All that kind of crap.
It's what we do. We kill.
Yeah, you gotta you're
Maybe we need like a game where we don't kill in space. Now that's what I'll talk to Lady Rocket. Can we not just kill in space, Lady Rocket, please?
I don't know.
Can we not?
I don't know. You have to kill something.
No, you don't.
You have to.
No, you don't.
If you don't kill something, then what's the point? Frankly.
Well, then kill yourself first. problems, Kyle Rittenhouse. Just kill yourself.
But yeah, so it's like a galactic battle,
feces.
empire raising, expand and take over the
man.
I'm throwing my
man to man.
Oh, so Cleopatra wasn't
man to man to man to man to man.
That's exactly what I thought. Airmech strike
it's
over
about
here.
Man to man to man. Boom.
We can't keep doing this,
man. Huh?
We can't keep competing for the mic. Either you're singing,
man. Man, wanna dominate, wanna dominate everything, wanna dominate everything,
she just wants to dominate and be a man,
wanna dominate every
the audio.
Man, we will dominate every man. Yes, we can.
The captions are working good.
What?
The captions are working good.
Are they?
They say that you will dominate every man.
I will dominate every man. What do you think we have dominatrixes is for?
Are you a dominatrix now?
Well,
are you gonna get paid?
Oh, you don't know?
You gonna be a professional?
Is that your business?
Dominatrix?
Is that your business?
Is that my business? It might be one day.
It might be.
Airmech.
Oh, how cute!
My cousin my little cousin Cole showed me this game.
How cute!
This game is about killing stuff.
Oh. Maybe not so cute. Once again, let's see how much we can kill.
It's kind of a smaller version of the global galactic one. I'm just gonna turn your mic off. No, I'm joking. No, actually, you know what? I had somebody doing that to me.
You acting like a cis hetero?
They kept
patriarchal tool. Now.
They kept muting my mic.
Cis hetero.
And that's not nice. I don't like that.
Oh, you're not.
I'm not gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, you better not, because I can just walk over into your office and punch you.
You don't know. You're over on the other side of the house.
I could come kiss you.
Aww.
I could come kiss you.
Aww.
And we would get rid of.
All right, I'm gonna talk about this game real quick. Airmech. It starts off. It's like a base. It's like a little arena combat thing. You produce units, send them out of your base to get the other guy's base. But you can also control, so it's like StarCraft, right? You build all these units and they go out. But unlike StarCraft, you also control like a one character, a very strong character that can be a mech or it could be a robot. It could be an Airmech. You go up in the air, you go down on the ground. It's pretty cool. I didn't play a whole bunch of it. Played a little bit with my cousin, but it's one of those games you got to put a lot of hours in to understand what the fuck's going on. It's free though. You should try it. You think you're going to try it?
I just gabered it. Gabered it. Blah, 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 blah.
What?
We will take it to our planet. We label it.
You labeled it.
We label it.
You what?
Label it.
Label it?
Label it.
Clitoris? Clitoris. Weather is clitoris. I'm trying. There it goes. Clitoris. There. Okay. It was saying weather is and all this shit. Okay.
Weather.
I'm just looking for accuracy, y'all. Come on. All right. Next one. My cousin also showed me Unturned. It's kind of a bad zombie game.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of youngins like it because it looks simple, I think.
Because it looks like, what do you call it?
It looks like Legos.
Yeah.
It looks like what is
the game I'm trying to think
flea market Legos. Like
what's the little script? The Minecraft is what.
It looks like Minecraft, but more so like flea market Legos. Like, you know, I'm not talking about mega constructs or mega blocks. I'm talking about.
I can see why young people. It's just really clean and simple. The graphics.
Yeah, it's really simple, basic game. A lot of zombie blood.
Totally like Minecraft.
It's like somehow it's even worse than Minecraft.
Somehow it's worse because you can't build anything, right? All you do is fight.
But I think it's all multiplayer. I tried it for a little bit.
Is it all just a bunch of rednecks? That's what I want to know.
I tried it for a little bit.
Maybe
it's not
that's
really
the
my
game
bag.
for me. Look like a bunch of rednecks. I don't know.
It might be.
Might be.
It could be. We're going through the whole library this time.
It could be.
I think we're going to do it. We're going to go through the whole daggone library, man.
Chivalry.
Speeding that crap.
Well, I hope you're deleting some of that.
No.
No.
This is in my library forever.
It's forever.
All right. The ones that are white here, these are installed.
Oh, I see.
So not all these are installed. If they're gray, they're not installed.
Oh, okay.
Chivalry. This is a knight sword fighting game.
The Round Table.
I think what was cool about Chivalry, this was a streamer who played a lot of Call of Duty or Counter-Strike.
Nice costumes.
But he was really liking this game. This is a pretty popular game for a while. I didn't really play a whole lot of it. It's just not my jam.
So The Harder They Fall, I guess it's a good movie, but I couldn't get past Stagecoach Mary in her bustier. I mean, her little corset.
You got to speak up, Bean. You're on a microphone.
I'm just throwing that in. The Harder They Fall.
What are you mumbling for?
I just don't like Stagecoach Mary.
You don't like Stagecoach Mary?
The way they have her, the Zazie Betts.
She doesn't like Stagecoach Mary. I don't know what.
No, I like the real Stagecoach Mary, not that Zazie Betts and that. What did she have on? A corset and makeup from the 70s.
Right.
And then she's like a femme fatale. Stagecoach Mary was a woman who had purpose, and she drove a stagecoach, so she wasn't exactly a femme fatale. So I guess I'll have to make my version. Oh, Stagecoach Mary game. How about that?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I said it.
You go around in space shooting people, you know?
From a space stagecoach. Right?
Yeah, Space Mary.
Space
Coach Mary.
Space Stagecoach Mary.
I think that'd be cool. Space Coach Mary.
Space Coach. Space Coach Mary.
But Chivalry, not only can you fight with swords and shields and bows and arrows, I think you can also is this the game where you can bring like a musical instrument and you can be a bard?
A bard!
And you just play a musical instrument while things are going on the side.
A bard!
Anyway, Chivalry's okay,
That's
mostly
cool.
positive. It is $24 for right now.
Well, the idea of Chivalry is a good. Well, maybe it's not because it's pretty paternal.
Clicker Heroes, man, I do not like clicker games, but there's
What's a clicker game?
a clicker game is where you go in there in the game. So right now you're attacking those monsters by clicking on them, right? That's how the game works.
Oh, okay.
You click and click and click and it does damage. Well, then your click gets stronger, or you hire other attackers,
Someone to click for you.
Yeah. And it becomes kind of this like upgrade mania.
Is this capitalism?
It almost kind of is kind of like just
I want someone to click for me.
It's a full and complete system where you just keep upgrading.
For me, dear.
I mean, I like I like the base idea of how you upgrade and stuff, but I don't just care. I mean, if I'm going to click on something, I'd like it to be a little more robust experience, immersive experience. I'm just not feeling the clicker heroes. That's just me. You know. Some people,
One frog on the clickers.
Someone introduced me to clicker heroes in culinary
Down with
school.
clickers.
This guy in culinary school, he loved to play clicker heroes. Because on Steam, you can see what your friends are playing if their settings are right. He has always had clicker heroes out. I thought it was.
What's this?
I thought it was bizarre. Now this game Trove is free to play.
Trove?
Yep.
Oh, Trove.
Trove, and it's kind of like Minecraft in that you can build.
In that it looks like it.
But it's unlike Minecraft, and you can only build in your own certain area.
And they walk like Minecraft.
And every time you go to a different area, they'll be like your area's there, if that makes sense.
I'm always confused how people make something, they call it new, but it's a copy of something else.
You have to play video games. You really have to play some video games.
Well, they have to interest me.
It's hard to explain.
They have to interest me first.
I know. And you know, that's fair and valid.
Hello. I'm gonna spend my money, but
a lot of this stuff's free though too. A lot of this stuff's free.
I'm supposed to spend my brain power.
You're supposed to spend your brain power
looking at stuff that doesn't interest me.
You are, really. Truly.
Well, that's what they've been telling me most of my life.
You have to.
I say thus far, no further.
You have to go forward, Bean, and do things you don't want to do.
That's pretty cute right there.
You have to.
But, I mean, really, Minecraft with little bugs.
I mean, when you play Minecraft and you play this, you immediately see the difference.
I know, but
just because of the way they behave and the way the world is. The Minecraft is very much a sandbox.
I know.
You're literally dropped in like a bare, empty world, and you just take the resources from it and make what you can. In Trove, there's already a lot of everything's pretty much pre-built.
Yeah.
There's just little certain areas you can go, and it's like a little box, and that's where you build.
All right. Well, you know,
that's where you build what you
let's do a show it, not a tell it.
Something just now.
Don't tell me. Show me.
All right. Yeah, Trove, I only put a couple hours on it. It's all right. 9 hours. Wow, I actually put up more than a couple hours. Star Conflict. Man, we got a long list. Are you going to make it through this list? Am I going to make it through this list?
Oh, you're trying to get me to leave now, huh?
Wow. Wow, you trying to leave. You're over here trying to leave. We've been here for 1 hour, man, talking about...
Is it an hour?
Lady Rocket. We've talked about Twitch and Twitter.
About Ava Blasdale, Lady Rocket.
We talked about abolition.
And her son Grant.
Made a call. Come on down in the abolition ocean.
And her foundation. Yay, Lady Rocket. Out there for truth, justice, and changing the ways. Bringing in new streams of income into the world for us and with us, and we support them too. All right, you can get rid of me. That's fine.
I'm not getting rid of you. I don't know why we're even talking about
All right,
that.
Star Conflict. What's this up about?
It's free to play. I don't even remember playing this. I mean, I kind of remember looking at it, but...
Because it looks like
action-packed, massively multiplayer space simulation game that puts players in the role of elite pilots engaging in a widespread interplanetary skirmish.
God. They're going to have to make a game. I mean, it's way too many space games.
I don't understand.
Not to make a space game.
How the game plays. It looks like
But you played it, right?
I must not have played very much of it.
Mm.
The art looks cool, but what does the gameplay look like?
They don't show you that.
There ain't no way to know. There ain't no way to know. Anyway, I don't know. I put 3 hours on it, so who knows? Evolve Stage 2. Is this even supported anymore? It's still up there. Okay. This game was fun. But yeah, at the request of the publisher, Evolve Stage 2 is unlisted. And it will not appear in search. This game was so fun. And, it's a shame I didn't have some friends to play it with.
I'm going to get some water. Excuse me.
Okay. Do it to it.
Be right back.
She'll be right back, folks. But Evolve Stage 2 was super cool. This is, I think, an early or one of the first kind of asymmetrical combat type games. Multiplayer games. This is where, one player is a monster that evolves into through 3 stages. And it evolves through killing and eating a little life. Little fauna. And you grow and you get bigger, and then you actually have to survive against 4 other human players. It was really hard. That game was hard. It's kind of like Dead by Daylight, but with monsters in space on other planets. That's kind of what it was like. So I liked it. I had a lot of fun with this one. You had this monster, and then one of the things the humans could do, because they're all hunters or whatever, is they could basically put this dome down. You can kind of see part of it there, and that would trap the monster. So the idea is you find the monster player, you trap them in a little box in a dome, and then you try to, fully capture them. It was hard. It was not easy. Let's see. We're going to look at the next one here. Sir, you are being hunted. This one was interesting. I think it was, is this single player? It is single player. But basically it's like there's some kind of, this world where all these robots or something. I don't know. And they're trying to catch you. So you had to really sneak around and not get caught. Yeah, it's a robot world. So all these robots are hunting you, and you're just trying to get through somewhere. I actually never really beat this game.
You never beat it?
No, it didn't really capture my interest long enough.
Mm.
But there's all these robots, and they look like British.
Oh, how funny!
British Tesla guys.
Their graphics are terrible.
The graphic. I like the art style. It's not bad. Yeah, it's like this 1920s industrial thing, late 1800s. But yeah, very very silly art style.
Yeah.
I didn't play much of it. How much is that?
You are being hunted?
$20.
Mm.
Came out in last time I played it was in 2016. Killing Floors, another zombie game. Kind of monster zombie game. 6-player co-op survival horror. You can pretty much guess what it's going to look like. A lot of blood, a lot of guns, and chainsaws. I didn't really play much of it. I don't think this one was really doing it for me.
How attractive.
It wasn't playing very well. Do what?
No, I just said it's ugly.
Yeah. Yeah, it was okay. Not okay enough to like actually keep on playing. Dark Souls, what's going on?
Dark Souls.
More killing,
but there's least killing than I'm used to.
I haven't beaten this Dark Souls.
Dungeon.
I haven't beaten this first one. Some friends of mine, we beat Dark Souls 2.
Which one is this one?
This is the first one, and it's actually a different edition. It's like an updated edition, Prepare to Die edition. I don't know what the difference is. New content, new bosses, new areas, new enemies, new PCs, so new NPCs. And it's only 4 gigs. Look at that. Huh. Check it out, y'all. A lot of fun. Is it even up anymore? You can't even buy it.
Ooh.
I can't even see the price. Anyway, that's Dark Souls there. Good stuff. Infestation, the new Z. Oh man, 17 minutes. I'm not thinking this one's gonna go the distance here. Unless I don't even remember this. Did they change the name of it or something? Free to play multi-game mode experience.
Multi-game. What do they mean?
Battle Royale. Open world. Free to play.
Battle Royale and open world.
Play New Z. This must have been something else, and they changed the name on it.
Why?
Because I don't recognize it. Scuffed ass game, but fun with friends for a short time.
Scuff ass?
Scuffed ass.
Scuffed.
Atlas Reactor. This is a turn-based fighter. I played about 2 hours of it. Wasn't my jam. It's kind of like a Heroes type game, you know, Overwatch or Valorant or any of the MOBAs with heroes. So there's predefined characters that you pick with special abilities. And you do turn-based fighting. So one team goes, the other team goes. You have a limit on how far you can move and what you can do per turn. Not my jam. And it's been removed. No longer available. So, meh. Crush Online. What is this? 49 minutes I put on it.
Crush. What is that?
Free to play PvP MMO with a MOBA style combat in a persistent world. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it looks like League of Legends. Come on. Yeah, it has this League of Legends look, or again, you kind of have a limited range. Limited move set. Oh, they're actually trying. Oh, that's interesting. So that whole continent is like this persistent world, and you're trying to actually fight for territory on the continent as you're part of a faction. One of 3 factions. So it's like each faction is vying for conquest over each little territory. You know, that could be fun. You know, if you got a big group of friends to go in there and really do some stuff. Interesting. Crush. Didn't play it. Counter-Strike. Nexon. So this is actually, I think, to mod Counter-Strike. No, wait. Free-to-play MMO FPS offering competitive PvP and PvE. What the hell? From the original Counter-Strike and all new game modes. Man, I don't remember this at all.
I like the graphics.
Huh. It's not showing any gameplay. How about this one? Anybody? Okay, there's some movement. Was it zombies?
Oh, and today's Veterans Day, and my dad was a vet, so I want to honor all our vets by not putting your children into any more wars. That's how I want to honor the vets. No more wars.
For sure.
Keep our people, men and women, home.
Definitely. All right. Next hit. It's another deception-based shooter.
Deception-based.
So,
Who's deceiving you?
How does this go? I played it. I do remember it, but I'm trying to remember how to best describe it. So basically, there's a group of people trying to stop an evil genius's missile launch. And on the team, there's one rogue agent trying to secretly sabotage the whole operation. So you have to play, and everybody's trying to, get the goal done, but there's one player trying to sabotage it all. And you're trying to figure out who that other player is. The art style is kind of interesting. It reminded me of Team Fortress, kind of like...
I knew it reminded me of something. These white kind of things with splotches.
I thought the art style was pretty good, but I don't know. For some reason, this one didn't seem to take off. I don't know why. Well, look, mostly negative reviews from 2015. So maybe when I tried to play it, there just weren't even, there wasn't really that many people to play with.
That's no fun.
It's not fun. Minimum. What is this? This is some kind of really minimal graphic style, minimalistic stylized universe, fast-paced combat, elaborate blueprint, crafting system, 2 teams against each other with their own gigantic robots. So, not really sure. So I guess there's a certain one player on the team is a giant robot. I don't know. Minimum. I don't. What is it? It's not even published anymore. No longer available.
Did you play it?
For about 105 minutes.
Well.
So I must have somebody to play it with, I guess. I don't know. Now, another game that Ivan gifted me, which is an exception to usually the games he gives me, that I really enjoyed, Typing of the Dead. I thought this game is hilarious because the words they give you, it just makes you laugh. And so it's kind of like it's actually exactly like House of the Dead, which if you've ever played that at an arcade, it's where you have a gun. And the camera moves you around at the arcade. The camera moves for you. All you have to do is just shoot. But instead of shooting, you're typing.
Excuse me.
Oh no! No! She's going to the cafetorium. She'll be back. Typing of the Dead. My God, this was so funny. It's just like you never expect some of the words that pop up and you're just laughing your ass off. And then they just throw, some of the challenges, they'll just throw you like a bunch of random letters. Pretty good for your typing skills. Jump on that shit. Really jump on that shit. Grass Simulator. Man, I can't believe she's missing Grass Simulator. I'm not installing that. Store page. This is just a meme. $5. This must have been a gift. Yeah, not much to this game. Bunch of spinning cows. And you walk around and you have a gun, but there's not much to do. Oh, you're back just in time for Grass Simulator.
Grass Simulator. Ooh.
This game is more of a meme than a game.
What I've always wanted to be.
It's more of a meme than a game.
To show you Grass Simulator, the most advanced simulator of the year. Running at a super ultra 67 grass per second. In fact, this game will blow your socks off.
Needs more grass, mate. Hell.
How does shooting come into Grass Simulation?
So, this game is more of a meme than a game.
I heard you say that 3 times.
So, they're just going to throw whatever they want in there.
Okay.
They got spinning cows.
Okay.
They got guns.
That just tells me whatever I want to do, I can do. Although, how popular is this game?
They got grass.
How popular is this game? They're shooting cows.
Well, probably.
How popular is this game?
Right there, spinning cows.
Wow. How popular is this game?
It's mixed. Came out in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
How popular is it?
Are they still selling it?
It's still up here.
How much?
$5.
It tells me a lot.
Reviews. Best game. I love it. I spent all my life on it. Best game of 2015. Needs more grass. Best game ever made.
All right, move on.
All right, we got Super Duper Party Pooper. I think this is another wonderful contribution to
naming a game.
My collection by Ivan.
Naming games.
Huh?
It's got a super duper name.
Super Duper Party Pooper.
Get ready to dance.
I forgot. This is not like a good game. But does
he have poop on his head?
It's a giant poop joke. You got to poop on people apparently.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No. Off. Let's go. No.
You're not the producer anymore. So
I'm not playing pooping on people.
You're not playing Super Duper
It's
Party
bad enough that I have to shoot people, but to poop on them too? No.
All right, Half Dead. What the hell is this?
Half Dead? Really? Oh my me!
Half Dead is a multiplayer sci-fi game about a violent TV show. Ooh. The player's goal is to survive a network of rooms full of traps. So, I think this game was loosely based on a movie called The Cube. Remember that movie we watched? The movie The Cube? Cube 2? And like another quantum cube?
What was it about?
It's about all these people that wake up and they're in a cube. and there's different doors on each side.
And they're like, why am I in a cube?
And they're like, oh, why am I here?
Did Saint Germain invite me to this cube?
And it's like a military project.
Should I go through the white door, the black
and every
door,
room is
the
a
red
trap.
Door? Yeah,
That's how the movie goes. So I think this game's kind of like...
Sounds like life.
I played a little bit of this. It is multiplayer. It's very basic. Basically, you open a door and then try to trigger the trap in the room. And most of the time, you just die.
It's like a puzzle.
I wouldn't even call it a puzzle.
No?
You just open a room and you literally try to walk in without getting killed.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes the room is just going to kill you anyway.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
Did you like this game?
It was okay. It was $1.
Yeah, it's about like $1.
Back when I, was like, I'm going to try this.
It looks like $1 worth a game.
Yeah, that's kind of where it's at. Contagion!
Ooh.
I feel like this game looks cool on the surface, but I didn't like it. Because I didn't play it.
It's about...
I was 12 hours on it.
About the COVID-19?
It's zombie. It's a zombie game.
Oh, zombie. Zombie plague.
It's got that zombie funk.
Zombie plague.
Why
do we like zombies and vampires so much?
The thing is, like, a lot of these games, they make the gun, they make the zombies, you shoot the gun, everything works, but it just doesn't feel fun. You just run around.
You should have given this to Kyle Rittenhouse. Maybe he wouldn't have killed them people.
Well, I don't even want to talk about that motherfucker. He's just like,
I don't want to talk about him either, so let's move
on.
I just had to say his name. And
I don't know why I had to say his fucking name. He can just go fucking go to the
I call for the judgment
fucking
of him
dirt.
And all these murderers. Anyway, while we're talking about shooting and killing people,
so a lot of
it's
times
better to shoot and kill them in a game.
A lot of times people make a game, make all the pieces, and it works. But it's just not fun to play.
Mm-hmm.
You just run around and you're just shooting, and there's just no challenge or immersion in it. It's just kind of like bleh.
That's what I've been talking about.
PUBG test server. That's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a test server for PUBG updates. It's not even on here anymore. So anyway, For Honor. Is this the one I was thinking of?
That's at public test too.
This one's similar to Chivalry. but it's called For Honor. I think this is the one where you can get the music.
Oh, is it in feudal times?
Yeah. I think this is the one where you get like a musical instrument.
Oh, well, this one looks much better. I mean, I like the set, the costumes. Pick your quest. Player versus opponent. Dun, dun, dun.
No, this isn't the one. Chivalry is the one I was talking about. But yeah, I don't know. I think I've heard a lot of people like it. Let's see the reviews. Mostly positive recently.
It's got interesting. I mean, I like the costumes, and I mean, the graphics are kind of interesting. I mean, they're not realistic.
Yeah, I mean, it looks clean. It's got a really strong art style for sure. Yeah. And I think it had some different combat mechanics.
Look at those legs.
Different from like normally. The way things might work in the kind of combat game, but I don't know. I just couldn't stick with it. It's just wasn't my game. I played exactly 60 minutes apparently.
You've paid how many?
I played exactly 60 minutes. As for the cost, it was $15. PUBG experimental server. Maybe this is the one that's working. I don't know. No, it's gone too. Tom Clancy Splinter Cell. Oh my God, man.
Splinter Cell.
I played this on the original I played this on the original Xbox.
Did you?
And then I found out they had it on Steam. I had to get it again. Because at the time, I didn't have an original Xbox to play it again.
But now you do.
And now I do. It's $10. One friend wants this game. Who the hell wants this game?
Who wants it?
Oh, my cousin.
Who?
I would buy it for him, but he don't play video games anymore.
Which cousin?
He lives on a boat.
Cole. Oh, he wanted that?
Mystery Marimaldi. He must have wishlist that back when he was just a baby.
He was just a little child.
Yeah, that game came out in 2003. This is a fantastic game, y'all. If you're still watching, first of all, I love you.
I love you too.
We appreciate you hanging out.
Thanks for watching while we hang out.
If you're on the stream or on the recorded side, I don't care.
This is what we do.
You're here, okay?
Do wacky do.
You made it.
We do. Thank you.
You watched an hour and a half of us be the silliest motherfuckers.
I beg your pardon.
But if you like spy, stealth, shooting shit.
I never promised you a rose
if you like
garden.
shooting shit.
I don't like shooting shit.
Do you like sneaking around?
I'm not
and being a government spy for the CIA, NSA?
No.
Then you better play Splinter Cell. The first one. This is stealth action redefined.
Oh, God.
Now, the whole deal is like Metal Gear Solid was tactical espionage.
I like stealth in The Last of Us.
Metal Gear Solid was tactical espionage action. The Last of Us, I like the multiplayer stealth in Last of Us.
That's what
that was fun.
I like
because I would smoke somebody and then shoot them. It was funny.
I like watching it.
I know. I wish I could bring my PlayStation in here and play Last of Us. You know, that'd be cool. But no, somebody has to watch Grimm all day.
Well, we have our priorities, don't we?
We do. That we do. Splinter Cell, guys, really, $10. You can't lose. Check it out.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I really like Splinter Cell. You
watch
Splinter Cell? You saw me play that one?
I think so.
Really?
I think so.
Of Guards and Thieves. This one is really pretty interesting. It's like when I couldn't play Splinter Cell, I could play this game. It's free. It's multiplayer. It's actually pretty hard because the people that play it are really good. And it's hard to be really bad at a game and play against people who are really good at the game. But basically, the guards have a big area to defend and prevent the spies from sneaking into the area and stealing certain items.
Some more sneaking.
The spies can turn on and turn off lights. The guards have lights and guns. The spies don't really have guns. They have like other stuff. More like non-lethal. I think. I could be wrong. Oh, non-lethal and smoke. Anyway, I liked it. This is a really basic game. I like
cute.
The art style is really simple. The concept is very simple, but it's like chess. Very hard to master.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Especially when you're playing against somebody that's really good. I really liked it. It's really basic, really fun. Really, because it's fun. It's hide and go seek, you know? You're in the dark.
Yeah.
The guy can't find you. A lot of fun. Oh my God. Fractured Space. I have not looked at Fractured Space in forever. It's not even supported anymore. I know this for a fact that it is not supported. I have 70 hours in the Fractured Space. I can't even show you even what the game looked like. I'm gonna have to go to I'm gonna have to go over here, I think. And then I'm gonna pull this down here. I have to show you Fractured Space. I can't talk to you about Fractured Space without showing you what it is. Fractured Space. Sapase. Space. Man, we're going for a long stream. I haven't even gotten to the list. I was going to go on Blender, play Halo. I don't even know.
You were going to go on Blender?
Yeah, I was going to make you a little talking cat.
Hey, where's my talking cat?
Fractured Space. I'm looking for videos. Fractured Space. I just need a little bit. A little bit. TDS. Okay, Fractured Space was a 5 versus 5 multiplayer game where you controlled a ship and you could move up and down and forward and back. You could move like in those 6 directions and left to right. And you could turn around and do it. Oh man, this is a hard game. And they stopped supporting it. It was not easy. But I had a lot of fun playing this game. I don't really know how to really describe the game in a way that would do it justice, but you just had to really pay attention to how you were managing your ship's systems and the weapons, where your position, get good positioning, get in good position to blow up the other ship. And there was different areas to warp to, and it was like, so fun. Asteroid belts to hide in. Really, really, really fantastic ship-to-ship combat. I couldn't even have this much fun in Space Engineers. Just because Space Engineers is like, everything's so fragile. Anyway, loved it. Thought it was great. Fractured Space. It's not even supported.
Space.
What a shame.
Quake.
All right, I'm stopping the list. This is something I can come back to.
Yeah.
I'll write down Quake Champions. That'll be the next one. I didn't realize I could just stop.
What do you mean you didn't realize?
Huh?
What do you mean?
You get on a roll, you get that inertia going, the juice is flowing. You got any juices flowing over there? She's got juices flowing.
Agua.
So sometimes
Caliente.
you just get on a roll and you forget.
Agua pura.
You know what would have been good is if I had a team tweeting everything I was talking about. That would have been it. I think we figured it out. I'm going to tweet. I figured it out.
Good.
So we're going to take a break, like a 2-minute break here, folks.
Musical interlude. And then?
Not even. I'm just going to say, I'm going to tweet.
Oh.
I figured it out.
Okay. And then, what did I do with my glasses when I went out?
We're going to shift over to Blender now.
What?
Blender.
Let's
see how fast I can do this.
I left my glasses somewhere, so
I left my glasses.
I'll be back again, y'all. Yeehaw!
You got a like, Bean.
A like for what?
Igor Bobek.
Oh, Igor. He's one of our Lady Rockets.
Igor Bobek.
Lady Rocket.
Oh, Vayner X presents Marketing for the Now.
Marketing for the now.
That started 30 minutes ago.
Marketing for the now.
We'll have to see if there's anything worth watching.
No. We know. We got it. There
interesting. I said, interesting. I'm trying to wrap my head around how to use Blender again.
Well, and what do we want? I think to have her eyes open and look right and left. I don't think her mouth has to move, right?
Well, her eyes need to open.
Yeah, so it'll just be, like her eye open, her eye closed, and then her eyes open with the eyeball looking right and the eyeball looking left, right?
Line.
Because I think her mouth is too little to move.
Well, you know, we can make it work. It's definitely a very like a small, but you know, I can get rid of the chin. Oh, does she have a mirror on her? No, okay. Collection. Cat, draft. Where the hell is everything? Oh, there's some more cats down there. I think I'm gonna... Does this one have the modifier on it? There's a cat with the modifier. Object mode. We're gonna click on this one, go into that mode. Can I move this? Okay, so that's the mirrored one. I guess I don't want to do this on the mirrored one because that's gonna be painful. Cat draft. I could just make a copy of this cat and we'll move on. She's kind of got all kind of weird outlines and stuff. Cat. That's the cat. All right, we're gonna duplicate. Control D. No. Shift D. G. Oh no, we're already grabbing it, so I can just do GX. That'll put us on the X constraint. We'll move her there. I want to hide the camera. Hide that. So this is the one. How do I move it? That's cat F. Excellent. So cat F is going to move into collection. We're done with her. She's going to be there. Excellent. All right. And oh, going to hide her. Cool. So I've made a copy so that we can mess with without messing up the original. I'm going to see this little dot here. This little dot here. You see this dot? That denotes the center of the object. So I'm going to, I think it's Shift A. No, Control A. Location, apply. Shift S. No, Shift A. Armature, empty. Oh man, I forgot the command. All right, I'm just gonna deal with the art right now. We'll work on the animation or that detail later. It's not gonna be too big of a deal. So you want the eyes to open.
That should be real easy. Just do a bottom line.
Bottom line, yeah.
Put an eyeball in it. Look straight ahead, to the right, and to the left.
Yep. Maybe this is where the mirror modifier would work.
Wouldn't work?
It would. I can still add it, I guess. Anyway, add modifier. We're going to go mirror. And then on that mirror modifier, fuck.
On that mirror modifier, fuck?
Fuck the modifier. I gotta go over here and grab this blender thing real quick. Blender, how to set origin. That's what I want. Set origin. That dot is the origin. Control Alt Shift object menu. Oh, okay. Object menu. Yeah, it's right here. Set origin to geometry. Set origin to geometry. No, that's not nice. I got to remove the mirror modifier because here's what happened. I set the mirror modifier and it bases it off the origin. So now the cat gets mirrored. But I'm grabbing this object so it's moving everything. But anyway, I'm going to undo that. I'm going to set origin to geometry. I got to remove the modifier. Set origin to geometry. Why is it not doing it? Set origin to...
So, because you could just do it on one eye and then just, should mirror in the other eye,
It
right?
will, yeah. Set origin, geometry to origin. Origin to center of surface. Why is it... It's acting like there's something else in the
field.
Because the origin should be in the center of the object.
Yeah. Are you seeing all your layers? Is it another layer or something?
I can go in here. That's line 1. There's another line. There's fill. And there's that fill. That's all that's in the scene.
The colors.
That's all that's in the collection.
I didn't see the blue.
Yeah, that was all part of fill.
Okay.
For the head. Why is that not doing that? That's not nice. Set origin. Object. Set origin to geometry. Set origin to 3D cursor. Still not doing it. Set origin. Damn it!
Can you undo or something? Oh, there. Oh, I got you. Control Alt Shift C.
The Blender manual is fantastic and full of all kinds of good.
To try enable origins.
This is really important. I need this to be where it needs to be.
Exactly.
I need that to be.
How can we learn properly?
And it's not doing it. There's nothing else over here.
Is it going to stay there now? It's not even quite in the center in it.
No, it's that was me just manually putting it.
I know.
It's still just being goofy.
Blender, stop being glitchy. Blender, stop being glitchy. Well, you know, Blender is a free 3D software design tool software.
Arrange. There's
graphics.
Another.
So for anybody listening who is like, I can't afford the expensive things, Blender is free. It just has a steep learning curve, which we're both working on.
The other thing, apply. How do I apply transformation? Apply. Blender transform. Grab, move, apply. Control A. So Control A. All transforms. Now set. Control A.
This is my logo that One Frog 9 wants to, or I want him to animate like he has his little froggy.
Shift S. Cursor. Selection of cursor. So, see, that's what happens, right? It's putting the thing where I don't want it. All right, now set origin to geometry, and it just puts it over there. Why? I mean, maybe the object isn't actually as... I mean, I've done this a lot, but this is not working. Oh, my brain's melting!
So, if I wanted to just do a generative NFT, I could do it with this character. Right? Like the little cards that I had drawn. You're too hot.
Too hot.
Why don't you just step off the set? Or come, let me help you. He's wrestling a bear, I think. He had an attack.
I've done this so many times. That's how I even made the cat. Because you have to set the origin somewhere that you can see it.
Well, I am presence. Just, we need a reset. Thank us.
Cool.
I love you. I am presence. I love you. I am presence. I love you. Feel the closeness of the secret love star. Closeness of the secret.
Shift S, object. You know what? I'm just going to do it manually. I'm just going to do it the way I can. Grab. put it right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna Shift S, selection to cursor. Oh, Shift S, selection to cursor. All right, now everything's in the middle. We're all very happy. And we're gonna add a modifier, a mirror modifier here.
Bean, I think this is my first NFT, a generative, this cat.
Where is, I'm just gonna add, oh man.
I've already drawn a bunch of variations.
Uber Nick, shut up. Blender. Blender. Is there no Blender? Trying to see if Blender shows up on Twitch.
Oh.
Doesn't appear to show up on Twitch. Anyway, trying to change the topic of the thing. All right, so we got the cat centered. We got the mirror applied. We want to be on the y-axis. It's mirroring the cat. I don't want to mirror the cat. I want to add things. Maybe I have to add another object. I mean, that's fine. Let's do it. I'll go ahead and Shift A. We'll do a grease pencil object, blank. So the grease pencil object is there. We're going to pull it up here into the collection. We're going to call it cat eyes. It's going to be on top. We're going to add the mirror modifier again. It's supposed to be on the Y. So now when I go into Control Tab and go into draw mode, and I got to check what material I have. No materials, so we can add fill here. And then now is snap on or off. So we're drawing on the 3D cursor. That's fine. Guides. So that's fill. No, I don't want fill. I want stroke. Solid stroke. There it is. So this one right here. Cat eye. So that's what I wanted to mirror. And it didn't do it. Unless I go and click object mode, click back on this, go to 7, press G, press Y just a touch. Nope, that's not working. So there's no mirroring going on anywhere.
Oh, I guess I missed this one. Miss J Genesis NFT drop plus virtual runway.
What?
It was a Clubhouse thing. Miss J Genesis NFT drop and virtual runway.
Cool.
It was on NFTs tips. NFT tips.
Okay.
It was today at 12:30. Probably still going on.
Yeah, it just started, so. GY, let's move that back there. All right. Switching over to draw mode. Still not
Looks
mirroring.
like glassy music is in there.
Cool.
It says 3:30. Oh, that must have been.
Why am I not mirroring? The love of God.
That must have meant it started in. Must be West Coast time.
Glassy's East Coast.
Well, it says 3:30 now.
Oh yeah, maybe. Well, yeah. I'd have to see what you're looking at to understand.
Yeah. Oh well.
What's going on?
It didn't
over
take
there.
me right to it, so just seeing if it was true.
Object.
they were
Cat
blamming right
eyes.
now. Don't look like they really blamming.
Why can't this work? All right, well, I'm going to take some time off stream to mess with this. I was going to play some Halo, but I'm hungry. And I'm done. I'm done streaming. And this cat's pissing me off.
Just like that.
Cat's pissing me off.
I think that's going to be our first generative art NFT bean.
Perhaps.
That's simple. We can do it. I see some TikTok lady talking about the smart contract and how to... She's just actually putting the different aspects. So maybe that's something we can try. How about that?
Sounds great.
Do that little cat, make it open his eyes, go like that, and
yeah, I'm gonna need to really drill on that. So,
and I've drawn a lot of different sketches. That cat, so cool. That could be our generative. We don't need 10,000. Maybe we just do 100 or something.
Yeah, we just need to do more research on the ins and outs of how all this stuff works.
How to make it work. So thanks
otherwise,
for being
it's
with
just
us
me
today.
In a corner.
It's just Brit in a corner. I mean, one frog. It's a frog in a corner, and frogs always turn around and jump out.
That's what they do.
So thank you for being with us again. Thank you, Lady Rocket and Igor and Grant and all of our new associates who are looking at each other from our little cyber pods saying hi.
Yeah, folks, we're done. We're out.
The world.
We're leaving.
Space and Earth.
This was a longer show than we normally do.
I know.
Almost 2 hours.
Let's go get some food.
We're going to go get some food. But yeah, as always, we ask you to be an abolitionist.
We love you.
And to make the world a better place.
And
go
love
out
yourself and love others.
Yeah, and take care of yourself.
And let's
please.
Share the wealth.
The weekend's almost here. If you live for the weekend,
we can do it.
Hopefully we can break out of just living for the weekend.
It's Thursday, and I didn't say Hail Tor. It's Tor's Day.
It's true.
It's Tor's Day. So when you're out in Midgard, take care of it. Take care of the earth.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll do my final plugs here. Like I said, if you want to support us and what we're doing here, I don't have a Patreon set up. And if you do want something exchanged for something, hit me up. Whatever. But here's a PayPal.
And we have check a Redbubble shop that needs
Redbubble needs updating.
New stuff.
Oh no, it took both.
But
actually.
I think we'll do more of the Pirate Queen Indigo Cat logo variations.
Check out these abolitionist organizations: Amend the 13th, Abolition Today, AbolishSlavery.us. I am We Ubuntu. Help them out. Jailhouse Lawyers Speak. They're also like I mentioned in the beginning, running a sponsorship drive right now to spread seasonal joy for the holidays. All right. So number one, you can write a letter of encouragement. Mm-hmm. You can get some folks. You can reach out to folks at outthemud.jls.
Mm-hmm.
And they will hook you up with some folks to write to. It's all caps. All my caps is on. Outthemud.jls. At Proton Mail. They put a picture here, but nothing I can actually highlight and click and move all this stuff. Oh my God, my brain is melting as we speak. Outthemud.jls at Proton Mail, all right? Sponsored child of a person in jail or in prison. And like I said, they can hook you up with some folks to write a letter of encouragement to. It really does help folks' morale on the inside, because otherwise they're just stuck, man.
Hail Tor.
That's what we're doing. All right, you guys. We love you guys. Take care. We will see you
all my Viking
very
brothers
soon.
And sisters out there, my pagans. I see you. I see you. Where it's.
Yep, that's right. Our mics are still going, but we are here on this part, and we are letting you know that we're gone. We're done. It's over.